Hello and welcome back. Well, this is part 2 of the South Bend lathe restore. It's a South Bend 11. If you haven't seen part 1, be sure and check it out. Got a lot of scraping to do, a little repair work, and a little bit of exploration. This is a new adventure, and it took a while to figure out some of the aspects. Anyway, let's get started. Tell you one thing, I like Allen or hex drive better than screwdrivers. I have to wire brush that just to get to the screw. Look at that. Hallelujah. I see. Okay, I took the top of the cross slide off camera. It's really pretty easy. 2 bolts here and a little hook on the back side, and that's it. I'm going to try to get this carriage off here. I think I'm going to take the end of the lead screw bracket off and just slide it off the end, I hope. We've got a wood clamp holding that lead screw there. Well, pretty good. Seems to be in good shape. Pretty dirty, but yeah, time to get started, I guess. Kind of hate to take it all apart. Maybe I'll clean it as is and blow it off and lubricate it and call it good. Looks, gears are not worn at all. I'm tickled about that. That's going to be hard to clean up. Okay, this thing's basically ready to paint, but I don't have any paint. So I'm going to put it back together so I don't forget how it came apart. Oh. Run pretty smooth. I had to work on a couple of teeth right there where they're pinned over. Basically took the burrs off them. It's running smooth now. Need some oil. Oh, thought I was going to look down in there. I guess not. Okay, how heavy is that? Well, that actually looks like it's in good shape. A couple little nicks right there. Gears are in great shape. Everything moves pretty smooth. Wow, got it. Hopefully I can make that look like something. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but... Try a new approach here. Got a steel bar in the rag. Sort of works. Boy, I'm not real happy with that. Cool. That'll make it easier to clean up. Not sure how that comes out of there. Excellent. Good deal. Interesting, this little pin is the key. I guess I'll oil everything up. Maybe that rust will kind of disappear. I still got to clean up this hand wheel. Like it's going to look good. I'll just let that excess oil drain off. I'll set it in the other room and wait till I get the rest of the lathe done. Yeah, this plate has to go right there. That's what the shift lever for the gearbox meshes into. Had these screws in there. I've seen better days and the threads are all messed up on them. I ran a tap through these. I'm going to put some socket head in there, but they won't quite fit. I can either bore that or turn these down. I don't know which is best to do, but this is hard stuff. I don't know if I've got a carbide mill the right diameter or not. I'll check on that. If I don't, I'll turn those bolts down. Yeah, I haven't got a mill that diameter. Just going to turn those bolts down. I see part of the problem why those screws were so hard to get off before. Not lined up right. The holes in this are not lined up. Yeah, I milled that slot out a little bit on both of them. The pins set the location. That's the main concern. Yeah, probably going no problem now. Time to lubricate. Well, that part's done for now. I still need to put the name plaque on it, or not the name plaque, the gear ratio or thread chart on it, feed chart. I may remake that because I didn't get those Acme threads very good, and I still got to thread that for a nut for the handle. But I'm just going to put it together to keep track of the parts. Okay, one more time. New approach. New approach. Dry paint. Let it dry real good. And I'm going to try to sand it off. At least I got a little more control this way. Wow, nothing like making a mess. Yeah, I can't get this thing apart. That shaft is supposed to press out, and that gear is pressed on the shaft, and it won't press out. I'm going to try to clean it up without taking it apart. It's perfectly good, nice and free. Take these two gears off and see if I can clean it up. Doesn't have to come apart. Well, let's see if we can get this back gear out. There's a set screw right there that is an eccentric to adjust the how far the gear mesh is right here, and that eccentric rotates to adjust that mesh. And there's a set screw here, got a point on it that falls into a hole on that eccentric to set that backlash. Some pretty precision machining going on there. I mean, the backlash is set one time, and anyway, see if we can get it out. It didn't move. Oh, something moved. Boy, it's tight fit. Good deal. Heck yeah. Here's the eccentric. And that's what that little set screw, pointed set screw or jack screw, whatever, falls into to set that backlash. Well, that wasn't too hard. Probably hasn't been loose for 80 years. It's a 1930 model, 31, somewhere in there. Look at there. Well, there's most of the parts cleaned up, but over here, what I'm going to work on tomorrow. But right now, I'm going to work on the bed outside tomorrow, outside the garage door. Right now, I got to figure out how to get this handle off. I got a set screw out of there the other day with an easy out. And I've heated up the handle and I cannot get it off. The reason I want to get it off is I want to remake this piece and use the screw, but I want to put new dials on there. There's increments on there, but you can't see them. Anyway, I'm going to make a bracket to screw that into, heat that up, and then pry up on that and see if I can't get that off. Okay, I've measured that. It's 16 threads per inch. And about 5/8 in diameter. Well, there is no standard 5/8, 16 threads per inch that I can find. But there is a 28 threads per inch. And there's a drill bit size for that, so I'm going to use the same drill bit size and make a piece for that to screw into. Very rough looking threads, but it's is just to hold this. I'll show you what I mean there in a minute. Here's my plan. Heat that up and make some kind of pry bar to go under it. Maybe just a crescent wrench to pop that handle off of there. Okay, here's my plan. This wrench kind of hits real close to the ball there where it won't bend anything. And then I'm going to lay that on there. Pry down. I think the wrench will be long enough, but if not, I got this cheater, so we'll see. What the hell is holding that? Well, I got to figure it out. See if we can see this. Maybe I didn't want to get that off of there. It appears that that pin does not go clear through. Why would they do that? Boy, oh boy. Well, I'm going to use a mill to drill that with, hopefully. No idea if I'm hitting it right or not. Go in about quarter inch. Try it without heat first. No. That should be plenty hot. Boy, oh boy. Well, that about wraps up part 2 of the South Bend lathe rebuild. I finally did get the handle off. It's just the right size for to thread for a set screw, thank goodness. I believe the pin did go through all the way originally, but I still can't see it on the handle. Anyway, the important thing is I got it off, and I'll make some new dials for it. And part 3 will include cleaning up the bed and the legs, and then we'll start assembling it. Thanks for joining me, and be sure to subscribe.